Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm JC, and this is the second week of April. I just went to the grocery store. I'm not gonna make this long intro because I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm smiling, but I'm in a lot of pain, and my knees hurt. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna take me to actually walk to the building because I hurt so badly. That aside. Hate to start the vlog off like that, but I was feeling a surge of pain at that moment, and I just needed to say it. But the weekend was pretty good. I did a lot of reading, beta reading, over the weekend, and regular reading, like reading just for fun, because I'm reading my J.D. Robb book, Dark in Death. I'm reading Broken Perfect Lies by Katie Wismer, and I'm beta reading for a client. And I'm also doing another beta read for a friend. So lots of reading was done. And I did my video. We're back to the hour length time, apparently. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I cut as much as I could. But, and did I make some goals? I made some goals. I didn't actually, put them out in April, May, and June format. I think I'm just going to keep it to Q2 goals, and I may split. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to set my compound up that way, where it's just Q2 as a whole, because I keep getting disappointed in myself when I don't accomplish these goals per month. So maybe if I just put it as me accomplishing them by the end of the second quarter, it would help my mental state, first of all, because then I won't beat myself up so much, and maybe it will maybe it'll make me get them done even more. I don't know. I don't really know, but I have one category that I haven't set quarter goals in just yet, but I think I got my writing goals down, and business goals I don't really know. There's a lot of things up in the air. I may not be able to renew my domain name because I'm going to be flat broke for the next few months till I pay off my mother so she can, stop talking down to me, I guess. But anyway, and I have to pay back my friend who loaned me the money. So, yeah, gonna be broke a long time, a while. When I say broke, I mean I'm already broke. I've been broke, but no excess money broke. I don't even know if I'll be able to. I gotta make sure I keep my internet because that's how I stream. Yeah, that's the only one I really need to have to actually hold on to. I mean, I want to hold on to all the things, but can't do that. That's realistic. So, yeah. I don't know what else I was going to say. I was going to say something else, and I have no idea what that was going to be. My wrist really hurts, but I'm going to try to get back to the writing of things this week. Outlining, brainstorming, all of that. And I still have my beta reading that I'm doing because I'm still up until the 21st for one of them. That's the client, and the beta read for the friend, it needs to be finished this week, but I'm almost finished, so pretty sure I can get that done. I think I'm not gonna go anywhere tomorrow or Wednesday, even though the anxiety over not coming back to my car that long will build up, because last time I left my car Tuesday and Wednesday, and then subsequently Thursday I came back in no car. But we're not gonna have those issues because things are baked. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I also have to use the bathroom, and I'm really hurt and I'm really hungry. Okay, bye. Hi. Hello. I'm in bed. I just got back into bed from eating dinner and using the bathroom, and I'm so tired. I hurt so much. My legs feel so stiff, and yes, I did take some medicine. Either it hasn't kicked in yet, or it's just not enough. It's not the trauma at all, because I don't know, I guess I do have one more left, and I guess I could take it. Really been trying to hold out on that one. Definitely try to save those for the weekend when I, sorry, twinge of pain, and let's bring out the heating pad. That really hurt. Okay, but try to save them for the weekend, because I know I'm not going anywhere over the weekend, so it helps better if I take it on the weekend. I mean, if I'm down to practically none or one tramadol, I'd rather take it on the weekend. But I don't know, if I stay in this much pain for the rest of the night, I might have to just take it, because it hurt. I was going to try to see if my brain could muster up some words tonight and write something. Blog post, my newsletter, my Patreon post, any of those things. It reminds me, I haven't done my Patreon post for the month. Okay. So far, I'm just beta reading, which I have a lot of that to do, so that's not nothing. But really hoping I can get back to the writing. Maybe I can write a poem or something. Technically, that'll get me back into the flow of the writing. Anyway, she's out there eating dinner. I'm exhausted. I just, wish I didn't have to always be in so much pain. But, still need to try to get to see a rheumatologist. Really need to find a therapist, because, Lord, I need therapy. But, that is my acknowledgement. I know I need therapy. But, anyway, yeah, beta reading at the moment. Probably go watch some YouTube videos in a little bit, and then do some more beta reading. I don't think I got, I didn't put much on my list today, because I just knew, because of the grocery shopping, that today was going to be rough. I wanted to journal, but I didn't get to that either. I need to find another, because that chair over there that I have to sit in during the day, it really makes everything in my body feel worse. And I was thinking, if I just had an air mattress, because she moves around too much in the bed when she's sleeping. So even if I stayed in the bed while she's asleep, because she goes to bed a lot later in the morning than I do, yeah, I need to find an air mattress, maybe, that I could put it on the floor, and I could sit on the floor. I don't know what else I was going to say, but I'm having one of those weeks where I feel like, not necessarily a trash human being, but not the greatest mother, not the greatest or most successful person, just stuck. Not where I want to be in life, not where I should be in life, very stuck. And anyway, I'm going to go back and actually do something. Buried. Bye. have opened up an account. It's a free account, don't worry. On Milanote. Laura uses it, swears by it. So I thought I'd give it a try as a way of organizing projects. And because as hard as it is to come to the realization that, I'm still going to write some things by hand. I'm still going to mostly brainstorm by hand, possibly outline mostly by hand. But in the inevitability that my arthritis in my hand gets worse, because it is, I need to find other methods of outlining and organizing my projects and not putting so much pressure on my wrist, even though typing is its own pressure, but writing by hand, it hurts a lot. If your wrist already hurts, and my wrist has been sore, even though that's not the reason I hadn't, obviously, y'all know the personal issues that I was dealing with at the end of March and the first week of April, which massively affected my creativity. So that is the main reason why I wasn't really working on anything project-wise. But also in that time, probably because I was crocheting to fill up some of that creative energy, my wrist was really sore. So it's probably a good thing that not a good thing given what was going on, but it's probably a good thing I wasn't writing anything because my wrist was really sore. It's still sore, but I've been wearing my wrist braids more for the last couple of days. I should actually have it on now, but that thing can get tight and cut off some circulation. So, but so Notion, I have Notion. I want to like Notion. I like it when I see it on other people's, like when other people use it. I love it. It's wonderful. I can't seem to grasp. It's just too overwhelming for me, I think. And I get overwhelmed when I go in it. And then it makes me kind of frustrated and overwhelmed. And I don't want to be overwhelmed. So, I haven't quite figured out Milanote yet. So hopefully I don't have the same issue. But I don't think I'm going to. They actually have templates built in specifically for novel writing and plotting and things like that. So, which is fantastic. I didn't even actually know that they had templates. Laura might have mentioned it, but I might have just not heard that. But usually when Laura is opening up her Milanote, she's just showing off the stuff she's already created. So I don't think I ever asked her if they had like templates or anything, but the good thing about when you first start a program is they pop up all the templates and things to help you build the stuff. So yay. So it has a whole, and it actually has the 3-act structure built in. They should really build in Save the Cat, but it actually has a 3-act structure built in if you want to use that story beat or whatever. So I'm gonna try using that to brainstorm Project Willow, possibly, especially because there's a lot of world building that's going to go into that because it's the whole magical mix with humans, and so it might be easier to try to put that together digitally. I'm still going to have my notebook, and then, but right now I'm actually trying to I'm researching female con women, Black widows, maybe. It goes into research for Mackenzie Brown book 5. Even though I don't think she's, I don't know, should I make her more of a focal? Maybe do the flip-flop between past and present. Anyway, she's going to be, we'll just say the victim in book 5. But the suspect, or at least one of the suspects, for a time anyway, is going to be Mackenzie Brown's father, because he was almost her victim. Almost. So he's going to be a suspect for a little while. But anyway, but she's also going to be the story that because Mackenzie Brown, in case you don't know, is the investigative reporter. Her boyfriend is the detective. So it's going to be his case, obviously, because he has to figure out who killed the woman. but she was already doing a story on the Black Widow. Anyway, we'll get more into that when I actually get around to working on that. I've been brainstorming little notes here and there for that, but I'm really trying to dive into the research now. And I like to, for a story like that, I like to watch stories about other, like in this particular case, female con women or Black widows. And found a few stories that I'm going to do some deep diving and researching into. I think I'm struggling right now because what I'm really supposed to be doing is editing When Love Calls. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I have just not gathered up the gumption to go back to that book yet. I don't know if I'm just not. I've been struggling mentally lately. Even before what happened with my car happened, I was struggling a bit. I was feeling like I was falling into a depression or a deeper depression. So I've been struggling mentally a little bit, and I don't know if that's the reason why I can't grapple with editing When Love Calls right now. I don't know. And then maybe I'm not meant to work on multiple projects at a time, because I think this working on multiple projects at a time, while sometimes can be freeing, because if I'm not firing on all cylinders on one project, I can move to the next one. But in the same sense, if I want to work on this and this and this at the same exact time, and I can't do that because that's not, well, same exact time, meaning like in the same day, that's not helpful. And then I end up working on nothing because I can't decide which one to work on. Too many options, and I'm trying to do too much, and I don't know. This is why I said earlier, I really need to find a therapist. Anyway, yeah, that was way too much for the end of the night, and this clip was way too long. I'm gonna take a night now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope I wake up early enough. I'm gonna try to go to bed by 5:30. Maybe. Okay, good night, bye. Hello, hi. Ooh, this is not really great lighting, but do what I can here. I just wanted to briefly come on and say hello before it got too late. It's 3:37. Slept past my alarm again. I did it yesterday too. I didn't mean to. Doing some beta reading at the moment. Both the paid and, well, I'll get around to the other story because I have literally one more chapter in that book. The one I'm beta reading for a friend. And it's so fun, and I almost I'm kind of holding off, even though I need to actually finish it up so I can get it back to them. But I kind of don't want the story to be over. And so if I finish this chapter, that means it'll be over. But that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm really liking that chapter. It's cozy and it's cute and it's fun and it provides a mystery. And I'm really, okay, I think I've said here before, I'm really usually good at predicting the whodunit of it all in a mystery / thriller. I'm usually good at pinpointing the character that sticks out as, oh, you're the guilty party. And then, normally I find out in the end. And then there's some subterfuge where I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe you're not the one. Maybe it's this person. And I usually find out my initial instinct was correct. In this story, cozy, cute, fantastical mystery, I would call it maybe. I can't figure out who I'm still, I think we just got to the reveal. So I know who done it now. But I'm just I ain't see that coming. I met that character earlier on and I didn't see that coming. losing my touch. Anyway, it's not the point. We're not talking about me. The point is, this book is really good, and I don't want it to be over, so I'm kind of delaying reading the last chapter because it's the last chapter. And I don't want this to be the last chapter. I'm really loving it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my beta reading. Bye. Hi. Oh, let me get wrapped up for a second, real quick. Oh my gosh. It's so cold. While she's out there eating dinner, I thought I would come say hello to you. It's very cold. And I am not complaining. This is not me complaining because y'all know me. I don't like the heat. And last week or something, it was 80 something, 70 something, 80. It was too hot. And so I'm here for the cooler weather. Now, do I want it to be freezing? No. And they did just issue a freeze warning for us. It is actually, temperature just fell from 41. It is now 39 degrees. So, very cold. Have I done much of anything writing wise? No. I did start writing my Patreon post, but I didn't finish it before the stream started, and then I went back to beta reading, and I just finished beta reading another chapter. This is the client, and so I'm beta reading that. I still didn't beta read the last chapter of the other book I'm beta reading just because I'm not ready for that story to be finished. I may beta read it before I go to bed, because just to go ahead and check that off. But I really like that story and I kind of want to stay in it. But I'm going to try to see if I can write something before I eventually go to bed. I don't know. It's midnight, so maybe not. But I do have my allotted pages that I'm almost finished with for this particular beta read. Just trying to find the words. And then I'm going to try to see if I can finish my Patreon post. See what else I need to get back in the flow of writing. I don't know why I can't get back in the flow of writing. It's been a lot going on the last couple of weeks. I think that might have something to do with it. I was already starting to feel depressed before that. I'm just my head all over the place. And I keep coming back to that feeling of not being settled. And because I'm not settled, I can't seem to narrow in on any one particular thing. That, and I've gotten adjusted to doing multiple projects at a time. I don't know if that works for me though, but anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling now, and I suddenly now have to use the bathroom. So I shall be hearing strange noises. I shall be back a little later, probably just as bundled up. Bye. As you can see, I am procrastinating by playing around on Google spreadsheets. I made myself a project tracker. Not a workout tracker. I have one of those. It hasn't been doing anything because I haven't written anything. But anyway, I don't get that. So I have 8 projects listed here. I have When Love Calls, which I marked as in resting phase because I can't say editing because I haven't started editing yet. I have Mackenzie Brown Book 5, which is in the brainstorming phase. Project Willow, which is in brainstorming phase. The Nathan and Brennan prequel story, which is my Patreon story that once I complete it, whenever that's going to be finished, I do have actual plans now, I think, to polish out the rough edges of it and actually publish it. But that's later down the line. But that's marked as in progress. I have the 7 Deadly Sins, which is going to be my next Patreon story once I finish Nathan and Brennan, which is in progress because I have actually started on the first story. I might have actually finished the first short story in there. Maybe not. I might be still in the middle of that one. But either way, I started it. And then I have my poetry and essay book collection, Scars I collected along the way, which I have in progress because it is in progress. I just wasn't, and possibly I'm still not in a good mental health headspace to work on that because they're very personal essays and poems, and yeah, I'm just not there. And then I have the pen name series, which is just I put you know what, I put not started, but no. Oh, I forgot a category. I need to put it outlining. It'll be in the outlining phase. So yeah, that's what I have. I have other projects. I should list. Those are just the ones I put because those are kind of like front of mind right now. But then I have, oh my gosh, I have the Mackenzie Brown, which I put completed for book 1 through 4. And then I have London Chronicles. And then I have so many projects I could put on this list. I haven't yet. I've just started this tonight. As you can see, I am in procrastination mode and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. It's not lack of ideas. It's not lack of wanting to write. I don't know what's wrong and why I can't just simply pull up a document and write shit. I don't know why. I did pull up the document of the Nathan and Brennan prequel story earlier. Like about an hour ago. And then I went to do this. So that's how that went. I don't know what's wrong. But I'm really wanting to figure it out before the end of this week because I really want to write something tomorrow. Not just a blog post which is, that's all fine and good, but not just a blog post or a Patreon. I want to write something. Even if it's outlining, honestly, I haven't even been able to outline anything. I didn't feel like I was headed towards some kind of writer's block or anything, or burnout or anything. What is going on with me? Anyway, hopefully I can write something tomorrow. I don't know. I do still have beta reading to finish, which is a perfectly good distraction from not writing. But I really want to be writing something. This is supposed to be writing blog. I'm supposed to be writing something. Anyway, yes. I may be having a meltdown, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back. No, I won't be back tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I'd come to you. It's at 5:30, but I come and say hello for the day. It's Wednesday, and I have about an hour and a half to my stream. And I'm going to try to squeeze in a half hour of writing because I need to write something. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting myself to write anything lately. So, half hour, right? I could do that. I can manage half an hour of writing. So I'm going to work on my Nathan and Brennan prequel story. I'm at a part where I think I could muster up a half hour's worth of writing. And it's a good sweet part. And it's the proposal part. Well, I don't know if he's actually going to propose in this part. Actually, yes, he is. Since I figure out how he's going to do it. But, I'm so tired. And I slept through my alarm again today. I have the alarm set. I check it before I go to bed. Every time before I go to bed, I check it. It didn't even go off this time, which is weird. I don't think I had it muted. The thing didn't say it was muted. I don't. It's just weird. Anyway, slept through my alarm, and I got a really slow start when I got up and got moving. I just feel so sluggish. Even now, I'm feeling sluggish. I almost fell back asleep several times already. I haven't even done any beta reading today, so I feel really unproductive right now. So I'm going to try to do this half hour of writing, and hopefully I can manage something. I need to get it together by the end of this week, because I need to get back not back in the saddle, back on track of writing. I don't know. Something needs to happen. How did I get in a rut that I didn't even realize I was falling into? Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Let me adjust you. Okay, so update. I did manage to write today. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't even 600 words. It was 593 words. Almost 600, but it's fine. I wrote in a Nathan and Brennan story, and I don't know if they were good words, but I wrote them. And then I started doing some brainstorming brought out my trusty old Save the Cat. Did some brainstorming for Mackenzie Brown book 5. I thought of an opening image. Actually, the opening image I thought of changed from what I was thinking it was before. And actually thought of a theme stated, the part for the theme stated, so I'm going to continue. And I just got off backstage with Laura. We were watching some anime. Just wanted to hang out with Laura for a little bit and watch some shows. And so that was good. What else did I want to update? I don't think I have any other. I really had hoped I would write a little more than that. But, I haven't written in weeks. So I'll take 600, or roughly 600 words, not quite 600 words. But I am getting ready to, I have to actually go to the bathroom. And I'm going to make me some tea. And I'm going to get back to doing this. And I I should actually, oh gosh, I haven't beta read my pages for today. So I got to do that too, if I want to stay on track. And I might want to beta read the last chapter of that book that I don't want to beta read the last chapter because I don't want the story to end. But it has to end because I have to get this back to them. Technically, I have until Sunday, but it's always better to get it back earlier if you can. I just don't want the story to be over yet. It's so good. But yeah, that's going to be not it for tonight. I don't know why I'm saying that's going to be. Anyway, I'm getting tired, I think. And I'm going out tomorrow. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Bye. The peanut butter cream pies are back. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight here. I did beta read a little bit. Not as much as I wanted, but a little bit. I'm actually in a bit of pain. Quite a bit of pain, I think. I couldn't remember if I took any medicine a little earlier, so I didn't take any because I didn't want to take too much. Now I'm pretty sure that I've enough time has passed so I could take some medicine now. But I couldn't remember whether I took it any this morning when I had gotten up. So by the time the afternoon came, I was like, if I already took medicine, I would be taking too much. So I just decided to hold off and wait. And I held off and waited too long because now I'm in quite a bit of pain. And the level of pain where you want to do the things, but you actually, it's not even that you can't do the things, it's that you can't concentrate because the pain is just there. So it's like, while I want to go back to working on some brainstorming stuff for Mackenzie Brown Book 5, my pain is, it's up there right now. So I'm going to go take some medicine. I'm going to sign off for the night, and I will see you guys tomorrow while I am out. I hope I have enough gas in the car. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait.
Hi, hello. It is Thursday. What's the date? 10th. And it is 4:11 p.m. And I don't know why I said p.m. like that. Like, what would it be 4:11 a.m. that I would be coming to you? No. But I am tired. I just came from the store. I got more than I intended, which usually happens when you're hungry. Oh, I'm so tired and I'm in pain. Oh boy. Like, when I got to the store, it took me a whole other 30 minutes before I actually pulled myself out of the car. I was hurt. I was in pain. I'm tired. I didn't take any medicine this morning. I guess I did take some this morning because I took some before I went to bed, but I didn't take any before I left. So I'm in pain and movement hurts. So I didn't want to move, so it took me a half hour. But I had to go call the child downstairs to come get the 2 bags. I need her to actually bring my bag of library books so I can take them tomorrow to the library. I'm also hungry, so I should really get back. else I was about to say. I was about to say something, but I don't know what it was. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to try to get something done. I'm going to finally read the last chapter of that book that I've been drawing out, reading the last chapter, which I could have read like 2 days ago, but I like the little world that I'm in when I read that book and the world that the author created. And I don't want to leave it, but I must because they need their feedback. And I'd prefer not to push it until the absolute last date they gave me. I'd like to have it back to them earlier than that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll get something done when I get back. Could finish the I started watching this documentary before I left on Netflix. Was it Love, Stalker, Kill or something like that? I forgot the actual, that might be the actual name. I'm not entirely sure. But it's about a woman who meets a guy on Plenty of Fish, and he thinks, he makes it clear that it's just for a good time. And she starts stalking him when he goes out with another woman from the same app. And I think she might have actually killed the girl and be messaging him. Because now he's getting messages from the second girl that he was going out with, who they were both clear that it was just for fun time and whatever. And he's getting messages from her, and then she kind of up and disappeared without even saying goodbye, like other than just a text message. But I'm like, I'm thinking she might have killed this girl and be sending messages from her phone. I don't know for sure. But anyway, yeah, should watch that. But I'll be back. Bye.
I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact.
Okay, hi. Hello. When's the last time I talked to you guys? Oh yeah, I had just finished my I had just finished shopping in the grocery store. Well, shopping is a little, I didn't get that much, but please tell me I didn't forget anything. Did I forget something? No. Yes. No. Yes. No, I did not forget anything. I was like, I had a list and everything, but I was trying to remember if I remembered to put everything on the list that I need. Anyway, I got everything. It's fine. We're fine. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I am going to the library tomorrow, so yay. That should be fun. Oh God, my bones are not gonna love that. Anyway. But I have been looking forward to going to the library for a little bit now, so I definitely don't want to not go. Have I done much of anything since I've been back? No. Well, that's not true. I'll put the stuff up, and yeah, no, I haven't done. When I'm thinking about it, I have not. I did my devotional because I didn't do it earlier because I needed to hurry up and go. And see my list. Hold on. Pretty sure I have not done all of what's on my list. Nope. Cross that off though. No. I didn't even do that. No. Okay. Well, I would say the night is still young except for it's 11 o'clock. Oh, this week was supposed to be me getting myself together. That is not what's happening. I did write something yesterday, but I didn't write anything today, so doesn't that kind of negate what I did yesterday? Hopefully I'm going to brainstorm a little more. I'm on this last chapter of this book that I'm beta reading, which it's ending so I'm just loving this story, and I don't want it to be over. And but yeah, And then I think after I finish that, I think I'm just going to double up on the beta read for the client tomorrow, because I really want to try to brainstorm a little for Mackenzie Brown book 5. Or no, I'll probably brainstorm a little, and then later on I'll do my requisite pages for the client, because I don't want to get off track with that. Anyway, I forgot to mention earlier, I got a little sad about, well, I'm always sad about not having a home, but I was watching Andrea Stevenson's video, her vlog last night, and every now and then I forget about exactly all that I lost. I mean, it's 23 years worth of my life, most of which I lost. Because even though initially I was able to get things to storage, then I lost everything in storage. But I was thinking about the fact that she was talking about her PhD, and I was thinking about my master's degree and my bachelor's degree and my high school diploma, and I'm like, I don't think I have any of those anymore. There's a chance I could have my bachelor's and my master's. They could be in my trunk of my car, because if it was around on the desk area, I might have been able to grab everything on the desk area and had that bag still in my trunk. But my daughter's high school diploma was in her room on her desk, and she most certainly did not grab that. So that's gone. That's, however, more recent than my degrees, so probably easier to get another one. But I just thought about, I was like, my degrees, I worked really hard for those degrees, and they're gone. I know there probably is a way I could get another one, but I'd have to pay for it, and right now I have no money. So, and that's just, there's probably a lot of proof and things that are needed and documents that are also gone that might be necessary to get it. And I'm just like, I was so proud of that degree, that just to have it. I was so proud of that. I mean, I'm still proud of it. I still earned it. I know I earned it, but now I have nothing that says I earned it. And her high school diploma, and getting your high school diploma during COVID, that was a thing in itself, and it's just gone. And so it made me sad. And then I started thinking about all the other things that are just gone. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll be back later at some point. Bye. Hello. Never mind the mess that is my hair. We're not gonna get into my hair. Just remember what I said about when I get depressed, my hair is the first thing I neglect. So we'll just leave that at that. Not gonna talk about the matted knots in my hair, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a night here. I'm not going to bed yet. Starting to edit this vlog while watching some YouTube videos, and I'm about to write up not all of my notes, but I'm about to send off the feedback for the beta read I just finished, because I finished. I shall be going to the library tomorrow. I think I'll bring my notebook, and my Save the Cat thing with me. I don't think I'm gonna lug my laptop because it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. And also I'm in a bad pain week, and I really don't feel like lugging the laptop with me because that's a lot. That's a lot on a good pain day and a dry, sunny day. So that's too much for a rainy day. That's not a good pain day. I'm also running out of pain pills. So yeah, that's fun. My doctor's appointment to renew the prescription for my RA meds is not until the 21st, and so that's a ways away. And yeah, stretching, which means I'm not taking the pain medicine as much as I need to be taking it because I'm stretching. Also, I'm just not sleeping well lately because, sharing a bed with someone when you're not used to sharing a bed with them gets to be a lot. And I don't think we've ever, since she was little, from the moment she first had her own bed, we've never shared a bed. So it's a little rough. And she's obviously not used to sharing a bed. Sometimes I feel like unintentionally, there are some days that she almost pushes me out of the bed. Because she moves a lot when she sleeps. That's why I says I don't think it's intentional. Because she doesn't even realize how much she moves when she's sleeping. I do. Because I get kicked. So I was looking earlier in the week. I think I showed a clip somewhere earlier. I was looking at air mattresses. Cheap air mattresses. Even though I have no money right now. But hopefully I'll have money before the end of the year. Hopefully I'll be in my own home by the end of the year. But with this administration, they're not making anything easier on people that actually need the assistance or the help. And unless I find more freelance work, more beta reading clients, more of that. And my hip, that chair is aggravating my hip lately. I feel like that the chair is what's aggravating my hip injury from the accident. Which is why I was looking at the air mattress. Because I'm like, if I could just put the air mattress in, I could just have my own little area, even during the day when she's still asleep. Or I can sleep in the air mattress. I don't get kicked out of the bed. Because falling on the floor is not good, particularly when you have trouble getting up and you have knee problems. You usually need your knees to get up off the floor. I'm just saying. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm not going to bed just yet, but I am saying goodnight to you now. Going to the library tomorrow. Yay, I'm excited. Okay. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and
Hello, hi. It's me. It's Friday. It's what's the 11th? Yes, the 11th. I am at my favorite place. Well, my favorite place would actually probably be a bookstore / cafe, but I ain't got money for that. So, plus all the bookstores near me are closed now. Like near me, close to me. But I'm at the library, getting ready to take these books back. Hopefully, recheck most of them out, and of course, you know me, I'm going to check out more. But I'm also probably going to sit down and work on some things. I don't know. It's raining, so it's kind of good weather to do that. Maybe. Anyway, I just thought I'd come on and say hello briefly before the day got away from me. It is 2:36. Gosh, I'm hungry. But, yeah. Another thing I can't do anything about till later. But I'll be back. Later. Bye.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Okay, I actually got not as much done as I would have liked, but that's only because my hand started hurting. But I got stuff done. I got some stuff figured out. I got a new oh gosh, I can't think of the word I'm trying to use. I was thinking the story was going one way, but as I was writing out the some of the beats, I was like, no, okay, so if this is the theme, then I could go this way with this story, and it could not be what anyone thinks it is, but this. And I'm being very vague because it's a mystery and I can't tell y'all who done it, and maybe, I don't know, but I feel like that kind of with mysteries, if I tell y'all the who and the who's really behind it, who's the suspect, but who's really behind it, then I'm giving away everything. But I did already say that it's a female con woman, Black Widow type. She's going to end up dead. Mackenzie's father is going to be like the number one suspect for a time. Because he's the last phone call she made. Also the last con she tried to run, sort of. Baby, see, there's more to that. And then when I weave in some of the personal issues that Mackenzie and Derek have going on in the behind the scenes, also, okay, I got as far as Act 2, not the B story in Act 2. When I was writing it out, I ended up talking to somebody that works at the library who's also a writer and a filmmaker, and so we ended up having a conversation, so that kind of distracted me for a little bit. Time got away from me, and then I went and picked out more books, even though I didn't really need more books. But you know me. I can't go to the library and not check out more books on top of the ones I'm already rechecking out. Who would I be if I did that? Anyway, let me hurry up and get in. It is raining, so I'm going to try to walk as briskly and fast as I can because it's raining. I don't have an umbrella, and my child is the only one who has the jacket with the hood. She just went to carry the books inside. So and it's raining kind of hard, so, and I have to use the bathroom, so the rain doesn't help that. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but I wanted to talk about that. I know I didn't really say much, did I? Because I'm being very vague, and y'all know I'm really vague with my stories for the most part. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. Anyway, I guess maybe I'll talk about more when I actually flesh everything out more. But I like the direction I just changed it to. I haven't started outlining yet, so nothing is set in stone until I start outlining. But I'm just trying to get the beats in place for right now, and then I'll start the actual outline, and we'll see. But okay, gotta go before my bladder explodes. Bye. Okay, quick update. While she's out there eating dinner, and she's editing my video. Thought I would try to get most of the chatty parts edited down tonight at least, so I have less to do tomorrow. I think we're doing the poetry workshop tomorrow, Morgan and I, but I'm not sure because she was unsure, and I know she had a long work day, I think yesterday, She might have had a long work day today, so I don't know. I gotta make my list for the weekend. I lost a bookmark. It's the only bookmark that I have that has a tassel on it, and it was in my book my J.D. Robb book that I'm currently reading, and I'm very, very grumpy about that because I love my bookmarks, but I love even more the ones with the tassels, and I only had one. Still had the tassel, and now I don't have any, so I'm very sad about that. So, and I need to do a beta reading tonight because I have my requisite pages that I need to read. What else? I don't know. But I'll be back to close out the vlog later. But until then, enjoy my... I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what's coming. Enjoy whatever clips to follow. I'll be back. Bye. Try to make this outro as quick as possible because I'm editing this video and I'm already over an hour. Granted, I have to chop down the B-roll, but I've already gone through the chatty parts. And I only have 3 clips of update clips of me, but they're not long, so I'd like to keep them that way because then I may actually be able to get this video in under the time that it was last week, which was way too long. Anyway, as the week goes, I did brainstorm some stuff for Mackenzie Brown Book 5. So in the vein of writing, brainstorming happened, and brainstorming is still in the writing vein, right? In terms of actual writing, I only wrote 593 words of the Nathan and Brenna prequel story. Yeah, I don't know how to get unstuck right now. I just feel stuck in all aspects of my life, and that doesn't bode well for creativity. But that said, I need to figure out how to just push through, plant my butt down, and just write and do the thing. And you can't always wait for inspiration to strike, although inspiration makes for better words. But you can't always wait for inspiration to strike, and I need to get back to writing. I miss writing. Yeah, but I did beta reading. I finished 1 book. I got more done on the client beta read. Intend to get more done this weekend. Excuse me. I hope I can work on some poetry this weekend. We do have the poetry workshop that I think we're still doing tomorrow. Morgan has not said that she's canceling. I know she's had a long few days at work, so I don't know how she's feeling. I'll text her. I like to say early tomorrow, but it's Saturday, and I sleep in even later on Saturday and Sunday than I do on the weekdays. So there's that. Anyway, I'm just gonna say that the week I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish this week. That's for sure. I mean, I did write something, but I didn't write enough, in my view. I didn't brainstorm enough, in my view. I didn't start outlining anything. So I feel unaccomplished this week. Even though I finished a beta read, I got further into the other beta read, I don't feel like I accomplished enough. But, you know, there's always next week. And I'm just going to try to do better next week and try not to beat myself up too much over the weekend or make an exorbitantly long list of things to do over the weekend. I might already have done that. Out of the 14 things I was supposed to do this week, I only checked off 5. That's not good. But We'll try again next week, right? I'm going to try to get into some kind of groove here. But with that said, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays, live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you'd like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them on Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.